Well, hey everybody, welcome back, and welcome to another Wednesday episode of Abandoned and Forgotten Places. All right, so here we are. So a week ago today, I told you a little bit about this location, and so yeah, let me tell you what we've got going on here. Well, first of all, we've got a big cold front moving in all across Nevada. It's actually bringing some snow into the Sierra Nevadas this evening, and yeah, it's only late August, and already the higher elevation of the Sierra Nevadas is getting snow. Think about that. So as we get more and more into September, we're going to see more of that, and eventually come October, then that's when Laura and I are going to head back down to Arizona. Okay, so what do we got? So what we have here as compared to last Wednesday, okay, that was more of an organized operation, probably had some investors, but here is more of like a mom and pop, okay? Probably a family or a group of friends got together, threw some money in, and got this mine going here. I believe it's a silver mine is what we've got. The waste rock pile is about half the size as what we found last weekend, and scattered all around here is just bits and pieces of wood. It's all round nails. There's no square nails. There's a shack right behind the camera and an anvil stump. So I know that they didn't have the screw-on steel ends for drilling. Nope. They were retooling their drill steel with the use of an anvil and a forge right over here. So let's do this. Let's turn the camera around. We're going to show you everything in the general area, and then we're going to go up a little bit higher. Laura is already starting to dig out the adit, and then we're going to head on inside. Okay, guys, sorry about all the wind. Yeah, it's a windy one today. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's start outside here with the waste rock pile. See, it's a pretty good size. Yep. Wow. Oh, that wind is howling today. Woo-wee. Okay, so here's the site. I hope you can hear me over all the wind. And there's Laura up there. She's already digging. Let me show you where the shack was. You can see the waste rock off to the left. Over here. Here was our miner's shack. Right there. And below the shack, or in the shack at one time, was an anvil stump. And that's right here. And how do I know that? Because right there, you can see the nail bent over here and here. And those nails were to hold the anvil in place. Yep. And I'm sure around here somewhere is the pile of coal that they were using for the forge. But this is all that remains. I'm guessing 1930s, somewhere in that area is when this mine was in operation. Not much to see off to the left off that way, just some boards scattered about. But there is something interesting over here, a clue I want to show you that tells me that this is definitely a mom and pop operation. Right here, see, back then, cut timber, board length timber was pretty darn expensive. Okay, to get it from the mill is a heck of a lot cheaper if you could harvest it from the surrounding hills and use it for support bracing, or as what these guys did here, they made a nice portal entrance, but as you can see, it's all collapsed now after all these years, not much left of it. But over here, let's go this way. Mother Nature opened it back up for us. Right over here. Now we're looking down on top of it. And there's Laura. So, how's that old dirty hoe working out for you?
It's working out well. I'm glad we brought it.
It's a good hoe. You know,
comes in handy when you need it.
And it's in my favorite color, red.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let me show you.
Perfect color for a hoe.
It is. I agree. Let me get over here. Oh, you're doing real good. Wow, you got a lot done in short order. So yeah, this was almost sealed up, guys, but we've been digging on it. I think we're getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to create too much more of a gap to get in there.
No, just we'll make it a little bit bigger. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time here making the opening a little bit larger, and then we'll slide down in and see what this one's all about. Okay, I'll be back. All right, guys, here we go. Now, let me show you something here. When you're digging these out, you know, I was telling Laura earlier today that if there's going to be a mine that gets us injured, it's probably going to be one of these small ones, and here's why. See this material? This is just all alluvium. There's just nothing to it. It just flakes off, and the second you get underneath it, if that decided to let loose, that's going to be it. It's all over. You're done for. And that's why this is it can be pretty scary through this part until we get to some hard rock. But here we go. I got the air monitor on. Let's hope there's no rattlesnakes down in the bottom. All right, that's Gator Done. As Larry would say, Gator Done. Woo! Okay. All right. I'll take the camera. Okay. All right, guys. There we go. Let's get the camera in the right orientation here real quick. 1 second. I dropped something here. There we go. Okay. Phew, dusty. Oh, no, it was no air in here at all. All right, there we go. All right, let me turn around, show you Laura here. All right, come on down. That darn alluvium, boy, that's how you can get sealed up in a mine real quick if that thing decided to let go. That's why I don't want to dig the hole open any larger than what it already is, so it has more support on the left and right sides. And getting back up, crawling up that loose scree is going to be real fun.
Have to pull each other out.
Yeah. All right, good job. All right, guys, turning around. Yeah, let me set the camera down here for a second. What I'm doing, I'm going to put my air monitor down here and keep it low. This one, there we go. Okay. All right, so at first glance, we've got cross ties down on the floor, and it's damp in here, and it's musty, it's wet.
Are there footprints?
And let's look. Nope. I'm not seeing anything yet. All right, let's peer up in there real quick. Make sure we don't have any glowing eyes from skunks, badgers.
Anything like that?
Yeah. No, look, we're looking good. I haven't been sprayed by a skunk yet, and I don't plan on it.
We smelled one last night.
Yeah, we sure did. We had a skunk roaming around our RV somewhere. It was stinky. Well, that dust is working its way. Look at how foggy it is in here.
Yeah, it's real foggy. It's like it's humid.
It's humid. It's like we're walking into a fog bank.
Yeah.
There's a bone.
Really old bone.
There's a very old bone. Bad to the bone. Okay, let's keep on going. Pack rat nest, cross ties. Yeah, nobody's been in this mine for
a long time.
Wow, long time. This is cool.
It has a nice echo to it.
We're probably the first people in here since at least maybe the 60s or 70s. There's a skull.
Huh. Another bone off to the left.
Yeah, the critter. What's left of the critter?
Didn't even really see any critter tracks near the portal.
No. Well, we're in here we're coming in probably around 200 feet so far.
There was another shaft up on the hillside that was all caved in.
Oh, okay. All
This
right.
one, it appears that it might be headed in that general direction, perhaps.
Maybe they were gonna meet up with that shaft.
That could be, yeah.
All right, let's look down here. There's an old boot print right there.
Boot print?
Real old one.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Real old. I would say that finally sealed off just within the last maybe decade and a half.
Yeah.
All right.
Not rail.
Yeah, we got legit. I was fully expecting to see strap rail in here, but no, we've got legitimate rail. But they took it apart. Looks like they were getting ready to pull it out of the mine and never did. See this? All the sections are unbolted and just laying here, but they've never been removed. Yeah, the scrappers came in and unbolted the sections, but didn't remove the rail. All right. Okay, what do we got? A cross cut here? And there. Hey, weren't we just talking about finding a sawhorse?
We were, and look what's over in the corner.
Yeah, there's a sawhorse right there.
Huh.
Laura and I were discussing here about, 20 minutes ago. We were saying, wow, we've been finding a lot of sawhorses in these mines. Well, let's keep going straight. We'll come back to the sawhorse.
Yeah, see if it goes around the corner.
Yeah. Be neat to see if that sawhorse has square or round nails in it.
Yeah.
All right, it keeps going. Still pretty drippy and wet in here. Wow. Now this looks like backfill. Yeah, sure does. That's not groundfall, that's backfill, but this is groundfall. Oh, look at the clay, look at
You got the clay again.
Yeah, look at the kaolinite through here. Look at how it's peeled. Look at that, see how that just peels away over time?
Yeah.
Pretty squishy. Oof, I don't like this stuff. Comes down in these great big slabs. All right, let's get past that. We got some writing here. Dolphin. All right. Seeing some wood up ahead. More of that clay. All right, here we go. What do we have in here?
Some more writing. A
Yeah.
Joe and a Ruth.
Ruth. But, boy, the date is just, you can't read it anymore. No. Here's some more of the old growth timbers. And then June of Don W. June of
Say 8/19.
8/19.
So I wonder if that's
1919.
1919.
It could be. Yep. Here's a neat little bucket. Oh, this is cool. Oh, we're getting into some neat stuff now. All right. You'll have to take a picture
See if we
of
can
this,
make out
Laura.
what
Yeah,
it says.
yeah, get a good high-res photo. And guys, make sure you head over to our Facebook site, Abandoned and Forgotten Places, and join our page so that you can see all of our photos. We usually post them within a day or two after our Explorer. All right, here we go. Look at all the great graffiti in here. Looks like maybe a Neil Brown, 4 of 23. We've got Leston, Munson. Oh, it's Munson again.
Is it Munson?
We got Munson again. Look at here. He wrote the coordinates. North, 32 east.
This is some sort of flower, the bucket.
Okay.
It says on the side about coffee cake and donuts and...
Does this, I think this might say London? Kind of hard to make out right here, but 1943.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Looks like we've got a collapsed door chute up in here. Yep. Oh, they just took a... Nope, no ore chute. Just a bunch of rotten timbers. And then it goes up here and faces out. Is that a termite? No, it's a cave cricket.
Cave cricket?
Yeah, and then up here, Jim Mallard or something like that. Here, I'll let you hold this for a second. I'm gonna see if I can get across this rotten wood. And so I can get a better look at these. Maybe I can step on that. There we go. Okay. Let's get a good look at this graffiti. Thank you. Okay, here we go. G something BS. Jim was up in here. Looks like maybe, I can't make out the date, guys. You might be able to. Don T was in here. Okay. And then looking back towards Laura, you know, it looks like they were maybe getting ready to put in a raise here.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, they were mining up near the top right there, but
yeah,
it's hard telling you.
It's possible. Mm-hmm. Maybe they were going to put in a raise to try to connect in with that shaft higher on the hill.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back over all the rot. Ugh. Icky, gross, rotten wood. Okay, let's go back to where the sawhorse was.
Let's see if that goes anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this right here is going to be from the original miners. Mm-hmm. That looks to be the oldest. 8 of 1919.
Is that a Fran over there on your left?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Fran. Okay, let's keep going. Head back out. Well, that's as deep as it went. Boy, they sure spent a lot of time on this haulage at it. You notice, guys, see there's no ore chutes, there's no raises, and they just gave up on it. They threw in the towel. That's the way it worked. They found something up higher on the hill, on the surface. So many of you guys have asked me in the comment section. So what got them? What did they see? What got them excited? Why did they choose to punch in right there? So they saw something high up on the hill that got them excited. A vein of lead or silver or galena, maybe some nice quartz. And when they started assaying it, the numbers were pretty nice, and that's when they decided, well, let's drop lower on the hill. We're going to put in a haulage at it and intersect that vein from a lower level so that we can start digging from the bottom up. They always did it that way because you want to use gravity to your advantage. So here we just have, all we have is a sawhorse.
A little station.
Yep. We got an old can down here, but it has lap seam. The sawhorse, let me look, has round nails. We're in the 1900s. Yep. Okay, turning it back around. All right, let's head back to the portal and see if we missed anything. See here, they did a little cross cut, and you can see why they did it. Let's turn the camera here. Look at the vein they found here.
Yeah, all that quartz in there.
Can you imagine when they were punching in, and this was all still solid rock, when they hit this?
Yeah, there's even a few pieces down on the ground right there that
they probably got all excited. They were like, "Okay, we're there," and then they started punching into the left over here.
Yeah.
But then it was nothing. It didn't assay out for anything. Okay, let's keep going. So they thought, well, okay, we'll keep going a little bit further, see if we can meet up with that vein on the hill. And all they ended up doing was getting into a whole bunch of kaolinite, which typically runs in these giant dolomite limestone formations that we have here in Nevada. You get that? Okay. Yep, many times we've seen things on the way out that we didn't see in just because the way the rock is layered. You saw that smooth rock too, didn't you?
yeah, it's just all wet.
Yeah.
Covered in water.
You know, for a second there, it looked like a scraper. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing yet. Well, they didn't make any money in this mine, did they?
No, but they set up shop like they were going to be here for a bit.
They sure did. Let's get a closer look at the skull here. There's the back of the skull right there. There's the front.
Any idea what it was? A rabbit or
No, too big.
something larger?
Yeah, and then something drug it in here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a rib. There's a rib bone right there. Yeah, I know, guys. Not supposed to be touching dead things, but because you never know what killed it. No, it just got drug in here by probably a predator, you know, and chowed down on it. I've been touching dead stuff my whole life, and I'm still around. Like that time I found that big pile of bones with Mr. M. Remember that?
That other time in the spring when you found that big coyote?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was peeling through all those bones, and Mr. M was just like almost getting ready to vomit. He's like, "Don't do it, Gly. Don't. Oh, don't. Come on." Well, I was trying to find the skull to see what kind of animal it was, and I think what we determined is it was a bighorn that someone probably poached, took the head, took the horns, and then threw the carcass down an open stope to hide it, and it ended up eventually working its way into the haulage at it, and that's where we found it. Okay, well, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, why don't we keep the camera rolling? I'll let you point it at me. You want me to go first or you?
I'll go first.
Okay, you go first. I'll hand the camera up to you. Ready?
Yeah, see how it was, I mean, it was very well shaped like a portal should be, but just all that, like you said, that alluvial
Yeah.
kind of came down.
Yep. So try not to brush the back.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to take your pack
Yeah,
off, I think.
that's what I did on the way in.
Yeah. We'll leave the cameras rolling, guys. Looks like this is gonna be a shorter video today, so we'll try to capture something entertaining for you. Yeah, this will be really fun. Oh, that's not going to be too bad. I think if you get your feet in where the rock meets the loose stuff, you can get a grip. There you go. You're getting it. Good job.
Thought it was going to be a lot harder to get out of there.
That wasn't too bad at all. All right, my turn. Let me flip the camera around. There you go. Let's see if I can get my big fat butt out of here. I'm getting there.
Keep on a scooting.
Keep squeezing. Alrighty. And there we go. All right, guys. So it looks like it's gonna be a small one for this Wednesday. I was hoping for a lot more, you know, by all of the outside stuff. They sure got excited for this mine, didn't they? I mean, to go through all that and to drag it up here where they did. But nope, it turned out to be more or less like an advanced prospect. Got in here. They never intersected with what they wanted to find. So they just threw in the towel and walked away. All right, guys, that's gonna have to do it for today. That was fun, short and sweet, but we've got a real cool one for you this coming Saturday, so hang in there. All right, well, thanks again for coming along on another exploration, and we'll see you again this coming Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.